Lionel Messi is 38 years old. Kylian Mbappe is 27. One of them should be at home watching this tournament on television. The other should be at the absolute peak of his powers, dominating every match he plays. And yet, right now at the 2026 World Cup, the gap between them in the Golden Boot race is 2 goals. 2 goals separating the greatest of his generation from the man everyone assumed would take his place. Messi leads the Golden Boot race with 6 goals. Mbappe has 4. That gap tells you everything and nothing at the same time. It tells you Messi is still doing things that defy the logic of professional sport at 38 years old. And it tells you Mbappe has not yet reached the level in this tournament that everyone expected from him before a ball was kicked. Mbappe has scored 4 goals during the 2026 World Cup, putting him second behind Argentina's Lionel Messi among all players in the tournament. Mbappe also became France's all-time leading goal scorer in World Cup action. France's all-time leading World Cup scorer, a record that deserves enormous respect. And yet, the conversation around Mbappe at this tournament is not about what he has done, it is about the gap between what he has done and what everyone expected. Here's the thing about Mbappe that nobody says clearly enough. The pressure on him at this World Cup is categorically different from the pressure on any other player in the tournament. Messi carries the expectation of a nation and a legacy. Mbappe carries all of that and the specific weight of being the man chosen by an entire generation of football fans to be the one who finally makes this sport forget Messi and Ronaldo. That is not a football expectation, that is a civilizational one, and it sits on a 27-year-old's shoulders every single time he walks onto the pitch. The second half of Mbappe's season was interrupted by injuries, sitting out key matches after suffering a hamstring issue. He missed 7 games in all competitions with a knee problem, but completed 90 minutes for France for the first time since November in their final friendly before the World Cup. He came into this tournament not fully sharp, not fully himself, and 4 goals from 3 group stage matches is objectively excellent production from a player who was not at 100% going into the tournament. But Messi did not have that excuse. Messi arrived at this tournament at 38 years old with an injury concern of his own and still leads the Golden Boot with 6 goals. The contrast is not cruel, it is just honest. One player is beating time itself. The other is still catching up to expectations that were always going to be impossible to meet immediately. Mbappe has drawn level with Miroslav Klose's all-time haul of 16 World Cup goals across his career. Messi now leads the all-time record with 19. Both men are chasing history in real time. Every match from this point is a record-breaking opportunity for both of them. Every goal Mbappe scores from here closes the all-time gap. Every goal Messi scores extends a record that already should not exist at his age. The mathematics of the race from here are fascinating. Mbappe has time on his side in every possible sense. He is 27 years old, and if he stays fit, he'll play in at least 2 more World Cups after this one. The all-time record will almost certainly be his by the time his career ends, regardless of what happens over the next 3 weeks. But records claimed in the future do not carry the same weight as records chased right now, in this tournament against this opposition at this moment. Messi does not have the luxury of the future. This is his last World Cup. Every goal he scores from here is the last time anyone will watch him do it at this level. The emotional weight of watching Messi score at 38 is completely different from watching Mbappe score at 27. One is the future arriving. The other is the past refusing to leave. And the past is currently winning by 2 goals. If Mbappe doesn't get you, Dembele will. If Dembele doesn't get you, Olise will. If Olise doesn't get you, Doué or Barcola will. France have so many weapons that Mbappe does not need to be the dominant force in every match. But the Golden Boot race is individual. It does not care about team systems or rotation or tactical flexibility. It counts goals. And Messi is counting more of them right now than the man 11 years younger than him. The round of 16 and beyond is where this race will be decided. Knockout football produces moments of individual brilliance that group stage matches sometimes do not. One quarterfinal, one semifinal, one final. Mbappe in knockout football at a World Cup is the most dangerous combination in the sport. He scored twice in the 2022 final. He knows what these moments ask of him, and he has delivered in them before. But Messi is not finished. Messi has never been finished when people said he was. The greatest player in the history of football is 2 goals ahead of the player destined to succeed him, and he's 38 years old. The game has not changed. You have. Welcome to FIFASect.